Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is yin yoga for athletes. So this is great for improving flexibility, recovery, and overall performance. So during this practice, we'll be holding some of our poses a little bit longer than you would in a traditional yoga class. And again, this is great to help improve those areas that I had mentioned prior. We're going to do poses that help the shoulders, the hips, the back. So let's jump right into it. So we'll get started just with a few breaths. So just make sure you're seated comfortably. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze to the floor. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Come back to your natural breath. And as we continue the practice, I want you to see if you can keep a steady breath in and out of your nose for the rest of the practice. Maybe you tap into the Ujjayi breath. I'll leave a link with a tutorial to the Ujjayi breath in this video. So our next inhale, let's extend the arms up. Interlace the fingers above you. Exhale, bring those hands behind your head. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. Second inhale, open the elbows. Arch the spine, lift the chin, open the heart. Exhale, round the spine. Chin comes down to the chest. Elbows come close. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's do a couple more rounds. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Let's release the hands. From here, we're going to come up on our hands and knees and move into this toe squat. So let's start on hands and knees first. Tuck the toes underneath behind you, and we're going to sit back onto the heels. Now, this may be painful for some, so what you can do is just keep rocking back and forth, kind of using the hands to anchor you. But if it feels okay, we'll sit all the way back on the toes. You might have to pull those pinky toes out. This is good for stretching the toes, the feet. This will help the calves too. And if this is intense, again, just keep rocking back and forth. We won't be here as long as we will be for the other poses. Good. Let's do a couple more breaths in our toe squat. Inhale. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bring your hands down to the mat. Bring the tops of the feet flat. We'll just tap the toes a little bit. Good. So we're back on all fours again. From here, we'll move into Parshvabalasana, which is thread the needle pose, a nice shoulder stretch and spinal twist. So take an inhale, extend this right arm up, let your gaze follow. Exhale, flip the right palm upward. We'll bring it behind the left arm. Right ear, right shoulder come down to the ground. You can take this left arm and extend it forward, or if you want to deepen that stretch, bring that left arm behind your back. We'll be here for about a minute or so. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand back down to the ground, bringing that left palm back down, and we'll press back up. Inhale that right arm up again. Exhale, lower it down to the mat. We'll do the other side. We'll take an inhale, extend this left arm up. Gaze follows the left hand. Exhale, flip the left palm upward, bring it behind the right arm. This right arm can extend forward, or you can bend it behind your back. Remember that breath in and out of the nose. And inhale, prepare my body to move again. Exhale, walk that right hand back. Press back into that right hand again. Inhale the left arm up, gaze follows. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Let's move into Balasana, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. If you tend to be tight in the hip area or tight in the quadriceps, you might need a pillow for this child's pose. So what I would do is grab a pillow, bring it on top of my calves, arms extend forward, and we'll melt our chest down. Big toes together, knees wide. You can also place a pillow underneath your chest if you need. I don't need it right now, so I'm going to move it to the side. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. Let's tap into that breath. If it starts to become painful, feel free to rest. You can just rest on your belly or in a comfortable position. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to move your body again. We'll float our body forward. Coming down to our belly for Sphinx pose. Salamba Bhujangasana. This is a gentle back bend. So it's good for the lower back, also good for the shoulders. So separate your feet a little bit wider than the width of your mat. You'll be resting on your forearms. And just let the elbows be underneath the shoulders. Our chin is parallel to the floor. And think about gently pulling the forearms back towards you. If this is too intense, feel free to rest down on the forearms. Be here for about a minute. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the chest down. Let's make our way to a seated position. So we'll press back up to table and make our way to a seat with the legs out in front. However you get there is fine. Keep your knees bent. Bring your heels to the ground. Let your toes point up towards the ceiling. We'll take our hands, grab the outside of the feet, and start to scoot the hips back, moving into our seated forward bend or our caterpillar or Paschimottanasana. So just moving back till you feel a stretch in those hamstrings, in the back, in the shoulders. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Try not to hunch them up by the ears. Keep them relaxed down. And we'll be here for the next couple minutes or so. Don't be afraid if your knees are bent. It's totally fine to have your knees bent as long as you're feeling something. A little bit more time. Just try to relax here. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up to a seat. And from our seated forward bend, we'll move into a fire log pose, Agni Stambhasana. So to do fire log pose, we're going to take our right ankle and cross it on top of the left knee. Now this may be the best option for a lot of people. If you're able, you can bend at that left knee as well. So both shins are parallel to the top of the edge of the mat, and our right knee is stacked on top of our left foot. Our right foot is stacked on top of our left knee. Now again, if this doesn't work for you, if there's a lot of space between your knee and your foot, you can put a block here if you like, or you can keep this left leg extended to straight. Just make sure that this right foot is flexed. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, start to hinge forward, coming down as far as feels comfortable. It may be a little bit or it may be a lot. We'll be here for the next little while. The thing about yoga is taking the ego out of yoga is not a competition. Yoga is all about meeting you where you are. So you just go to the place that works best for you. Your poses don't have to look exactly like mine. As long as you are feeling something in your body, you're doing the right thing. Shouldn't be painful. Shouldn't be too much strain. There should just be some tension. And as we relax into the pose, hopefully we can release some of that tension. Let's take an inhale in our Agni Stambhasana, fire log pose. Exhale, start to walk the hands back. Let's extend those legs to straight, or extend the left leg to straight rather. Keep your right ankle where it is, crossed on top of the left knee. And then we're going to bend at the left knee, bringing the left foot flat. So now we're in this figure 4 pose. So if it feels okay, you can kind of press your chest towards this right knee. If you need a little more room, feel free to walk those hands back and be back a little bit further. We'll just be here for a few seconds. This is a great alternative to pigeon pose. So if you've practiced pigeon pose in other practices and it's not quite there for you, you can use this as a modification. Inhale. Exhale. Let's extend those legs straight. Shake the legs out. We'll do the other side. So let's cross the left ankle over the right knee. You can stay just like this with the right leg straight, or you can bend that right leg as well. Shins are parallel to the top edge of the mat. Feet and knees stacked on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Might be a little or it might be a lot. Let's take an inhale. Exhale. Walk those hands back. Extend the right leg to straight. Crossing that left ankle over the right knee. We'll bend into the right knee. Getting a little bit more of a stretch here for a few seconds. Good. Inhale. Exhale, release the legs, extend them to straight. Shake them out a bit. Bend the knees, bring the feet flat. Scoot our hips close to the heels and make our way down to our back, hugging our knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Let's bring our feet flat onto the ground. And then we're going to extend this right leg up, flexing the toes. And you can grab behind the calf or maybe up towards the ankle. And we're just going to pull that right leg in towards us until we feel a stretch in the hamstring. If you can, take your peace fingers, grab that big toe and pull it in towards you. But it's okay to use your hands on your calf or on your ankle. So you'll feel this all along the back of the leg and the hamstring. Feel it in the calf as well. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Right foot flat, left foot extends up, flex toes. You can pull behind the calf, or you can take your peace fingers, grab the big toe, and pull it towards you. You can inhale. Exhale, release that right foot. Hug the knees into the chest again. I'm going to do a quick spinal twist, so bring your arms out wide on either side of your body. Let both knees fall over to the right side, looking up to the ceiling or over to the left. Take an inhale. Knees come back to center. Exhale, let them fall over to the left side, looking over to the right. Inhale. Exhale, come to center one last time. Squeeze those knees in. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Let your feet come towards the bottom corners of your mat. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms facing upward. We'll come back to those long, slow breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And come back to your natural breath again. Just let your body be heavy here. Allow yourself to surrender to relaxation and rest. You have no obligations right now. This is all that matters in this moment. Take this time for yourself, for your well-being and self-care. If you'd like to stay here longer, you can turn this video off now. Otherwise, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And we'll roll over onto our favorite side using our arm as a pillow. Just taking a moment to extend gratitude towards ourselves for this act of self-care and self-love today. On your next inhale, push yourself up to a comfortable seat once again. And all together, we'll sweep the arms up overhead, let the hands meet. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Okay guys, thank you for joining me for this yin yoga for athletes. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this video. Check the link in my description box to my DJ channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace and love.